Okay, here we go with a test. With a bang, child accusation. What?
Don't you see the test and I see sockets on it? Wow, there's sockets on either side of the door. You see that? Look at that. Got a socket right there and a socket right there. And look, there's nothing plugged into the socket, but the lamp is still on.
What's it plugged into?
What's it plugged into?
Brosplay! Hey, welcome back to a series that I did not expect to go on as long as it has, or enjoy as much as I have enjoyed it.
I don't know how this is that long. This is only episode 12.
I didn't say that it was long. I said it was longer than expected.
I guess we didn't know what to think about this game. Because we thought there was only one room, too.
Where are we?
Winter Sun.
Winter Sun?
Yeah.
Winter Sun, won't you come?
Won't you melt all of the snow?
Winter Sun. That nice GT racer, kid.
Yeah.
Nice GT. It's actually not a GT racer, but.
Do you remember when we were really small?
No, we've done this, dude.
Oh, maybe we have. Maybe we just got 0 secrets. Yeah, I think we got 0 secrets somehow.
Did I just quit the main menu?
You might have. Nope.
Hey.
No, perfect.
I was going to say, like, why is it giving me 2 options?
Okay. But it's just the only one we've got. Why doesn't it say we have 0 out of 5 secrets?
Okay, yeah.
And you just kind of bopped yourself there, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, so I realized that this guy kind of does, buffer. He does the Bruce buffer thing with his legs when he jumps.
Oh, really? Like he just kind of straightens them out?
Yeah, like,
does the stomp?
Like, watch this shit. He's just like, bah, bah.
It's time.
It's time.
Little bit. The yarn Bruce buffer.
The
yarn buffer.
Bruce Yarner. Bruce Yuffer. Use buffer.
I was gonna say use Yarner.
Use Yarner.
Yeah, it's
Bruce
like a Marvel
Yarner.
character. Aw, sitting on. Why are they sitting on top of that car?
That's. Oh no. It's memories.
Or is that a rock?
It's memories, brother. This is a long time to hold. Does the game feel like it's stuttering?
Like frame rate wise?
Yeah.
Dude, as if he opened that huge gate.
There needs to be.
Dude, I can't even open gates in the snow as a full-grown human.
But look how little snow there is.
I guess that's a good point. That's only about an inch.
I want there to be another.
And yet it's covering this car?
It's perspective, brother. This is a low spot. That is a high spot. You see?
I see.
You see?
Okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All these cute little things.
But what intention? It's amazing. You can tell what this character's up to. You can tell what he's after, what he loves, who he loves.
What are you talking about? Are you saying we can tell which way we're supposed to go?
No, he's just so well animated that you kind of get a sense of the character, you know?
Oh, you gotta go and... Wait, what? I think it's because you tied it in the wrong order. Yeah, you did.
I feel like wait, what? Is like the sentence of this
whole series. Yeah, it's been a lot of that.
Untie that shit, bro. Untie that shit, bro.
Untie that shit,
no,
bro.
Untie it.
Yeah, I don't think you can untie it.
You can't untie it out of order?
Yeah, you have to... Maybe. You figure we would have figured that out by this point.
That I could untie.
But I think what... Yeah, you must be able to untie out of order. But just don't do that.
No?
No, untie both of those.
Why?
Or I guess untie that. Because it rope auto tightens, right? No, it doesn't. So untie that one. Now go over to the other one. Now tie that one.
Okay.
Then tie the other one. Because you just had it backwards, and that was like the amount of rope you needed to get to the next checkpoint.
Was it?
Yeah, you were super close because the checkpoint is just over top of this this overturned car.
I don't even need that.
Yeah, you don't need that at all. It's just make it easier.
Okay.
No. Or no, I guess you do need it. No, maybe you were right. You got to tie off there and then untie the other two.
I don't think I could though. It wasn't letting me.
Just gonna have to try again. There.
Oh, now it's working.
What button is it to untie?
Now he wants it. Man, of all the times that you and I, it's not auto. What the fuck?
You gotta untie that still.
Oh, right. because I'm up here.
Oh, you just hung yourself. That was really morbid, actually.
Well, you didn't have to.
Over, under, round and round, till your feet don't touch the ground.
Whoa.
It's from The Simpsons.
Whoa.
I don't remember if
dark.
I don't remember if Mo or Apu says that. I think it's Apu.
You know why The Simpsons first 7 seasons are so much better than the rest?
No, what was specific about 7?
Well, all the writers left after 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, not all of them, but the main people.
But the show didn't stop being good after season 7. Maybe it stopped being good after season like 18 or 19.
No, it dropped. It dropped. I mean, maybe not to say it's bad, but it dropped right after 7, and it's because the first 7 seasons were satirical. They were down-to-earth satirical comedy about modern American family life, and the show quickly turned into larger-than-life superhero characters doing ridiculous shit for no reason.
That's true. Ow, that was really vicious.
Ignore it. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that and continue my conversation.
Yeah, well, Homer becomes an astronaut, right?
Let's plays are not about the game. They're about the ego of the Let's Players. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, well, it's always about the ego of the Let's Players.
There's a great video by Super Eyepatch Wolf. There's far too many supers. We did not consider that.
When we went with Super Not Cool?
Yeah, there's also another super that I can't remember. Super Bean Pole? I can't remember.
But also ours
Oh my god! What's happening?
Yeah, that's coming from elsewhere. That's not the one... I don't know where that one's coming from. But I think the difference between our super and other people's super is that most of the other people... Well, I don't know about Super Mega. I don't know what that means.
Whoa.
But Super Bunny Hop, Super... What was the other super one you said? Super Wolf Bite?
Super Eye Patch Wolf?
Super Eye Patch Wolf?
Yeah.
Who came up with that?
I
guess he did.
Probably Super Eye Patch Wolf.
Yeah. They're all super things.
Right.
Ours is an adverb. Or, sorry, no, what do you call that?
What am I supposed to do?
I think you're supposed to just keep going. Try and get over that first tire.
I can't.
No? You can't get on top of it?
No. I
Hmm.
think I'm supposed to roll on this shit, but I can't get over this stuff. Oh my god. I assumed.
There you go. You know what happens when you assume... Oh, you get rolled over by a tire.
So, he uses this great example for the difference between season 7 and before and after 7, and he like, so some fan, I guess, from another website wrote a joke and how it would be told pre and post 7 season, and it's like really telling because it was like a good Simpsons joke. So it's like Homer sitting in an airport. They call on the intercom, like, now boarding, women, children, and fat men, and he stands up and goes, "That's me." So that's a post season 7 joke.
Okay.
So it's like
very straightforward.
just
Homer is fat.
Yeah, not even
Homer
really,
gets called fat and accepts that he's fat.
It's not even a joke.
It's not a joke. Yeah.
Or like season set, like up to season 7 would have been the same thing, calling out fat men, and he looks around nervously, but just goes back to what he's doing, and then the stewardess walks over and goes, "Excuse me, sir," and he goes, "Yes," and she points to this line of all the overweight men from The Simpsons, like comic book guy and.
Oh yeah, Barney Rubble.
So that's the difference right there. Is that?
Or no,
joke.
not Barney Rubble. That's from Flintstones.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that was a reference. Maybe Barney is supposed to be.
It's Barney Gumble, I believe. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barney Gumble.
Yeah, Barney Gumble, Barney Rumble.
Huh. Yeah, they are. Yeah, okay.
Except I don't know if Barney Rumble is a drunk.
I don't know.
Although, if I was played by Stephen Baldwin, I'd be.
You'd be a drunk too.
It's so easy to shit on other people, and not understand their position.
I don't know much about Stephen Baldwin.
I don't know much about any of the Baldwins. He was in
True.
He was in Usual Suspects.
Yes, he was.
Solid
He was
movie.
good in that movie too.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
He shoots
at
a
his
guy from an
finest.
elevator hatch.
Does he shoot a guy or does he just point a gun at him? Spoiler alert.
pretty sure he shoots 2 guys and points a gun at another guy, so we can both be right.
Mr. McManus. I believe that's his name.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know why I remember that, but
You remember strange things.
sometimes, yeah.
Hey.
Sometimes strange and sometimes helpful, but
Sometimes stranger things.
No, I was-
Season 2.
I have not seen season 2 because I generally watch television at night, and that show terrifies me, so I can't.
Season 2 is not as like spooky scary as the first one.
Okay.
It's a lot more sci-fi. I like that element
Is
to it.
sci-fi not spooky scary?
Well, I mean, like the first one's like jump scary. A lot of jump scary stuff, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, jump scares, kind of bullshit.
They are cheap. They are bullshit. Yes, absolutely. It's Dead Space 2. I thought was a really good game a long time ago, but I'm realizing it's not true. It's like mostly. I know a lot of people like them. Hey,
Well, that works.
I was not trying that. I don't really. I think it's kind of a mediocre game.
Dead Space 2?
Yeah.
Wow, but still has good learning through gameplay?
It's excellent learning through gameplay. One of the best examples of that. Maybe I'll make a video about that. Who knows? Maybe it's the first one I ever thought of making. Who knows? Maybe I've been working on it for 3 years. Who knows?
Just stay tuned. That's all you got to do is stay tuned.
Hopefully I leveled that audio properly.
You know, I keep telling you, bro, that we should do a podcast. I think it would be good for us.
Yeah, but there's just no visual stimulation, you know?
Are our fans so needing
I'm not
of
talking
visual
about the
stimulation?
fans. I'm not talking about the fans at all.
You don't have your own.
I'm talking about me. It's just not interesting, you know? Like, when we texted yesterday, you were like, Unravel? And I was like, yeah, with it probably an exclamation mark. But in my head, I'm like, ah. Because I don't want to go back to this game, but I get here and I'm like, this is fun. It's because I don't remember it being stimulating, but it is.
But it is, yeah.
Well, I was like, if you were like Dark Souls 3, I'd have been stoked, but might not have had as much fun because it's kind of the same thing.
So basically what you're saying is you want to do a podcast, but your mind is holding you back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can work with that.
I actually had one of the guys from Clutchers was like, you should do a podcast, Mitch. And I'm like, I do, actually.
Someone actually said that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I never expected the people that I know to be the viewers.
Fans? Yeah, actually. Definitely did not predict that.
Because they watch Clutchers, despite being part of it. And
Clutches is great, though.
Clutchers is fucking fantastic. It's so much better than I expected it to be. I really didn't expect much from it. It was just like an experiment.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Canuck Clutchers, it's 3 episodes out currently. Well, that's sorry, at the time of recording, yeah. So
time.
check out some. I really like Operation. What was it?
Upstairs Outsideys.
Upstairs Outsideys. That's the one. That's a good episode.
You know, not even George Lopez acknowledges that joke.
George Lopez?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got that joke from George Lopez. I guess that's wasn't that the name of the show?
Yeah, I think it was. Or I think it might have been the George Lopez show.
Oh, okay. Low rider.
Oh, wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the era when the sitcom was the thing.
It was the king, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. We've entered a weird world in late 2017. I feel like the whole entertainment world has been kind of rocked recently. I know we don't normally do like
With what?
Well, there's just been so many sexual misconduct things.
Oh, fuck yeah. I
So
can't believe how many.
Many.
It's like out
Louis
of
CK?
nowhere. And didn't he admit to it?
Yeah, he admitted to it.
Oh, no.
So I'm pretty sure he's getting taken off Netflix, Amazon, and a whole bunch of other things for that.
Oh, that's tough, man.
And okay, this is where it gets really crazy.
I mean,
Kevin
it's not
Spacey
tough for him.
So Kevin Spacey has been accused, right?
Right.
Of all those things. I don't think any of it has been confirmed yet. It's just accusations. There's a movie that Kevin Spacey has finished filming in its entirety. They're completely refilming every single scene with a new main actor.
Wow.
They're kicking him out of a movie he's already made for allegations that have not been confirmed.
That's the tough thing about
That's
allegations, right?
crazy.
Yep.
Think of how much money they're sinking into that, too. To refilm all that shit, to re-rent all those locations, to repay all those actors.
Yep.
Oh, that is actually the power of having dirt on you.
Imagine
Where there's smoke, you know the expression where there's smoke, there's fire?
if it bleeds, it leads.
Well, no, those are different expressions.
Are they?
Yes. One's journalism and
Are they
one...
really, though? Okay, also, can you fucking help me with this shit? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think I'm trying to pull this closer. Because I think I need to go up.
Try just going to the left. Like, just ignore these two cans for the moment.
I can't ignore cans, brother.
Are they supposed to be... Like, why are these things all hanging anyways? You can't get on top of that, can you?
I don't think so. No.
So, can you land on top of that can? Is that possible?
Oh.
That'd be hard.
I don't think so. I don't think that's the intention. Maybe, though. Oh, I have to get up there.
Oh, you just swing.
Sorry, I got too
Yeah, you need
focused on Kevin Spacey.
What did you say in episode 2? You said, like, I'm really good at puzzle games.
Something about puzzles I just get.
Yeah, something about puzzles. You're just so good at puzzles, eh?
I'm very aware of how frustrating it is to watch no progression.
Yeah.
Right?
I've seen some of our Unravel episodes that have frustrated me pretty badly. I'm sure our viewers are the same.
I'm guessing I have to grab the engine.
Okay. It's
But,
weird that...
update me on these situations with famous people, because I actually don't know much about it. Someone just told me the other day that a bunch of people are getting nabbed for something, and I'm like, what do you mean, like a witch hunt?
Not really a witch hunt, but it just seems like for some reason a bunch of allegations have come out all at the same time.
That is really strange that it's all at the same time.
Well, that seems to be the way it goes. One celebrity dies and the rest just start dying behind them. One person comes out with allegations and the rest just flow. Like, isn't that just what it's been like since 2016?
I guess
you just have phases.
Definitely, like, you inspire, like, one person inspires another, but I wouldn't expect it to be so close together.
Yeah, I think that's what's been weird about it. Because have you heard about the Harvey Weinstein thing?
Yes.
So Harvey Weinstein is a high-powered executive who abused his power over people, allegedly, yes, to do things which would be considered sexual misconduct. And then there's the Kevin Spacey thing, which is apparently when Kevin Spacey was a young man, he was more aggressive than is okay with other young men. And someone, I guess,
appreciate your professionalism with that.
Was just trying to dance around all these things.
I mean, you're also trying to, as that hasn't been confirmed, so you're also trying to be kind of like cautious with a legend.
Well, especially because I like Kevin Spacey, and a lot of people like Kevin Spacey, and to me it seems crazy that people are so willing to, now it's on. Now it's on, okay. People are so willing to just like, oh yeah, Kevin Spacey was accused of this thing, take away his show.
Right.
Take him out of the movie.
And that's shitty. Like you got someone like Louis who's like, yes, I did it, and then that's one thing, right? Because he seems like the type of person that would probably just want to be honest about something.
Well, it just seems like, what do we do in a normal situation when someone is accused of that? We focus on restitution for the victims. We focus on, obviously an apology is in order, an official apology, some sort of monetary restitution. We want to focus on the victims being less affected. We don't want to focus on punishing the, like what occurred in the first place. It's like if we went back and said, what's that show Bill Cosby and his family? Was it The Cosby Show?
Yeah.
Yeah. What if we went back and we're like, The Cosby Show is now illegal? Like, you cannot watch The Cosby Show because the main character we know now to be a monster.
Right.
Right? Like, it wouldn't make sense. And I just think that, yeah, it's just crazy how 2017 has been so many things. The same way 2016 was the year everyone died, the year the gorilla got shot, the year...
Oh my God.
Yeah. Dude, we live in a circus. See, the modern world is a circus.
The Cosby one, to me, was like a pretty easy one based on his response.
Oh, you have to put that up on top of the thing.
On top of the what?
You have to put it on top of the pallet so that you can get high enough to grab the next thing. So you have to use the magnet to lift it up onto that pallet.
Okay. But like seeing some old videos of like when he's talking to Larry King about
Spanish Fly.
Yeah, and, like, the way he's talking about it, not just kind of like, you know, back in the day things were done differently. No, like he's like, and they're yours, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? But when someone says, you know, Kevin Spacey or Louis C.K., I go, okay, well let's hear them, because if they're gonna say yes, that happened, and I was hiding it and I felt terrible and now it's finally out, then that's something. But if it's still an allegation, I'm gonna like keep my mind open, because unfounded things like that are not like impossible.
It's really the same as anything. People can get accused of anything all the time. Like people do get accused of things all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like, oh man, this music is so like,
you could make like an end of movie speech right now.
Yeah.
Like, and those who have been allegated towards.
Yeah, well, because people are accused of all kinds of things. Like, even when, you know how Joe Rogan had a bet with Ari Shaffir and Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. There was, so you remember the Tom is fat thing? Tom is fat.
Oh yeah.
Bert is fat. So people were actually like accusing Tom and Bert of being mean to each other.
Right.
Even though they're best friends. It's because people don't want to be informed. People don't give a shit to be informed.
Fuck yeah, dude.
People would much rather... And you know what? I don't even want to talk about it, because it's just like, the more you talk about the outrage machine, like you get blue in the face, but it doesn't actually help anyone.
Dude, the Grumps have had to tell people that like they were doing bits. It was pretty clearly a fucking bit. Like, and there's gonna be those times where people think that, you know, like Jake and I from Clutchers are always like, we're giving each other a hard time, more me than anything, giving him a hard time.
Because Jake's always freaking out about stuff.
I know recently I kind of like figured out why Dane's always doing that to me.
What?
Because it's fun.
Oh, just to fuck with somebody?
Yeah. If he's pissed, like Habana has a sidearm SMG. It's like way too good, and I use the handgun instead. And so every time he sees me do that, he's like, "Why? Why are you using that?" And I'm like, "Well, really, I think it's hilarious that it pisses you off more than anything, actually."
Yeah.
And I would rather take less. Like, I would actually rather a less good operator loadout, just like for that.
Just
one
to fuck
moment.
with you.
Yeah.
It's funny. I would do that sometimes. I used to play League of Legends with a buddy from university, and so sometimes I would go into a game.
Oriana AD carry.
Just mucked. Yeah, I would. My favorite thing to do was get nothing but damage. Just pure, unadulterated damage. So I'm not fast. I'm not smooth. I don't cut through anyone's armor, but I just pile drive people. Akhtar Fingrarna.
Fingrarna. All right,
Thank
you.
We go for the long sleep.
Thank you for joining us. Oh, next time, skirting difficult topics that will create difficult comment sections.
2.0.